How's it going, guys? So today is deadlifting. We've deloaded the bench, unfortunately, and it's overhead pressing and pull-ups. So I'm a bit strapped for time, so we will be kind of just boom, boom, boom through this. So deadlift, I failed 190 for triple twice. I need to get it. If I don't get it, I need to deload. So we'll see how we get on. But I'm feeling alright today, to be fair. I'm not feeling terrible. Don't have any bloating or anything, so we'll see how we get on. Okay. So we'll do 70, we'll do 120. Okay. And my weight is 77.5 kilos, so I'm kind of been stuck in between 77 and 78 for quite a while. I really need to try and push myself down. So, fuck, I'm zoning it already. Let's go again. So I'm getting close to, technically by the end of this month, I should have weighed 75 kilos, but I'm sitting 2 kilos over. I need to get to 75, because I know personally I can drop a kilo in a few days. I know within a few days I can drop a kilo, so. Oh man. Got my water, got my Rice Krispies. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Not tired, I'm not actually tired, like, you know, tired wise, my body just feels a bit worn out. But I feel super strong, that's the thing as well. Like, I don't feel weak. I feel very strong. And I think for just today, I'm going to try my bench grip back at the legal widest and see how it feels. Basically, see if I fail this, I'm going to reevaluate my deadlifting. I'm hoping I can hit 190. Go on again a wee minute. Good. Like me personally, that didn't move the smoothest, but wasn't incredibly tiresome either. Give myself 5 minutes. So, okay, Bill. I need to pull this for a triple. Just look at that last set. See, I've moved weights much easier. I'm just watching my form. In all fairness, as I said, it felt a bit meh, but the first rep moved fairly slow, second rep moved fucking quick, third rep moved fairly quick as well. So no, actually, looking at that, it wasn't as bad as what I thought. Oh, Bowser, Big Bean, burrito. How's it going, mate? Drink my water. Deadlift devil, what's happening? Well, you've all jumped in at the right time, couldn't have been enough. 3 minutes time, I'll be trying to do my 190 for a triple. I've already failed twice in the last 2 sessions of I've attempted 190. I've only got it for a double both times. So hopefully we can get it. Munching. I've got the Rice Krispies as well. I'm kind of going through the same thing. Aye. Thing is, deadlift is a fucking tricky one. Like, I've got what, 182.5, but I can't lock it 185. It might just be a wee placebo thing, that is it. And also, this might sound convoluted, but try to deadlift a bit less. Sometimes see having more rest for the deadlift will give you a bit more of a boost. Because that's what I'm thinking, like, I think I might need to do, instead of deadlifting twice a week, every sort of thingy, I might just need to do one heavy, one light. Yeah. Like for example, this week I'm deadlifting heavy twice. Then next week I'm deadlifting heavy once. But I think I might need to. I've attempted 185 around 8 times right before lockout I hit the wall. At least make sure you don't die from deadlift. No, I won't die, Bowser. Deadlift is my deadlift is my shit though. It's one of my best lifts. Attempted it. Well, I think if you're attempting it 8 times in one day, you're pretty much putting yourself into a pretty fatigued sort of position. Have you tried deloading before going back into it again? Sometimes that's all you need. A wee deload. Try and do some form nuances. It's not even heavy. I just can't lock that shit. Well, as I say, deload and do your deadlift as normal, but see at the end of your session or whatever, practice just doing like a rack pull, which works on doing the lockout part of the lift. Just practice that. And with rack pulls, you can load it heavier. Practice your lockout position, and then after a good couple of sessions, try it, and that might improve. Right. Belting up for my main set. I've been doing a ton of pause ones. Paused is good, but pause isn't really. Pause is good, but I try and do some rack pulls, because it means a rack pull is you can load it even heavier. Because pause deadlift you're technically maybe doing a bit lighter to go up, holding it, then up. Whereas if you rack pull, you can load up and then just have it there, and you're just doing from this position to this. So you can pretty much overstimulate it by putting on more weight than what your actual deadlift is. But I'd also do that on your deload. So you're still practicing your deadlift technique, but then when you're doing at the end of a deadlift session some heavy unracks, some heavy rack pulls, and then after that you stop doing the rack pulls as you get closer to hitting your 1 rep max again, and then you just do it. Paused helps with the grind. Right, I'm gonna quiet up. I need to get myself into my zone. Three reps. Fuck yes. Good. My form broke down a bit in the last rep, but we got it. That felt good. Very happy. Excellent. I'm probably a bit underweight right now as well, so in some time I'll actually just be able to muscle through. Weak glutes maybe as well. How did you feel this one before? Looked comfortable? I think it was a combination of a few things. Like I think the first time doing it, I was still being not well, so my body was just a bit fatigued. The second time doing it, it was just I had very bad bloating and I felt quite sicky. And when I was doing it with my belt, I could just feel my food ready. So as I say, you're not going to be strong every single day. So you have good days and bad days. Looks like today's been a very good day because I actually done that, as you said, fairly comfortably. So I'm going to quickly look at my form there. So I'm just going to go back and watch it. Once this, fixes itself camera wise. Now let's have a watch. So I'm just watching the form, so don't mind me for the next 5-10 seconds. Hold on. That's good, the bar didn't even move all this time, that's excellent. 2, my hips seem to rise before the back does, so that's a wee issue. The last rep actually moved fairly even, but I had a wee bit of rounding I felt. Aye. No, excellent. I am very happy. Green. Excellent. Consistency is hard, absolutely, absolutely. But even when that's why my progression style is basically, I start off doing high volume, including sets, reps and days, as intensity is low. And as intensity increases, volume decreases, and it just keeps going like this. And once it gets to a certain point where I can't change my volume at the bare minimum, it stays, it doesn't change, and I keep pushing the intensity. And then once I can't push intensity, so basically if I hit a lift and I fail 1, 2, 3 times in a row, and then intensity drops, volume stays the same, but intensity drops and goes back up, and that's how I keep changing my recovery. That's all it is, it's all just a yo-yo between intensity and volume, that is it, and just bouncing it between each other. The best progression I ever made was doing a 5-set weekly, as heavy as possible, a cluster set, aye. But it felt shit. Yeah, see lifting heavy all the time, your body will say, what the fuck are you doing? Stop that shit right now. Like, your body is very adaptable. It doesn't want to take on abuse. But if you put your body through that abuse, your body will adapt and try to overcome it. So, I say we're pretty, our bodies are pretty good at knowing what to do when stress hits it. Like, the best example of your body knowing what to do is a fight or flight. That is the natural instinct of one person, whether they flee from a situation or they fight from a situation. They fight it head on. And you can't just say one person, if they flee once, they're completely, as I say, every situation is different. Your body will know what it's capable of dealing with. Cool. The real issue with gym is your life outside, absolutely. Work, absolutely, totally. As I say, see if I won the lottery and I won enough never to work again, I would never work again. I would never work again, I would just train, I'd probably travel a wee bit, and I'd just, I don't know, just love life, that is it. But no, we all have to be big grown-ups and work jobs and stuff and bills and all that. Families and all that as well, so if what I did was eat, sleep and train, like I did in high school pretty much, I would be in fucking insane shape and I'd be insane lifts, man. But unfortunately, no. I gotta get a move on with life. My man, there's everybody goes at life at their own paces. Like I've only actually really, if you talk about me having girlfriends, I've probably really had 2, and I'm still with the second one 8 years later. Personality of a boulder. Just means you need to find another boulder. I'd kind of a convenience when I don't want to enter dating as a 25-year-old. Aye, fair dues. Aye. Well, I'm 25 as well. I'm 26 in like 10, 13 days. Aye, no, I get that. But as I'm saying, if you're not interested in dating, don't try and date. If it just becomes on you, then that's it. I'm doing CS. Sorry, I'm completely unaware what the CS mean, and it's so impersonal and online. Oh, computer science. Sorry. Aye, cool. Fair dues. Aye. But pretty much nowadays, isn't the whole dating scene nowadays all fucking like, I don't know, online, isn't it? Nobody really goes to, I don't know, a social setting and try and chat to somebody or pick somebody up in that, because nowadays that isn't fucking socially acceptable now, isn't it? Just going up and randomly talking to somebody. I'm lucky I don't need to deal with any of that. Right? It's probably okay, but everyone's going insane. Aye, I can agree with you there, aye. A lot of shit with people who's going unchecked. We're just... that's just getting to a whole other fucking area, which is probably just best to fucking leave. Absolutely. Not everybody's the same, that's it. Right, we're just going to go for doubles. So this is 180, so 5% deload, just going for some doubles. Moved awkward. Oh, for real. Aye. No, I've not really ever really, I can't really say I've done dating because it was pretty much high school. And that was it. In high school you can't really class dating in high school because it's all the shite. But somehow I was lucky and it's 8 years later, that's it. Whew. Also, I forgot to say, Big Bowser, Big Bean Burrito, been checking in with a 3-day stream streak. Much appreciated, my guy. Oh, Deadlift Devil, much appreciate the follow. I'll give you some Ziz. Oh, there we go. Crucifix, that's my favourite as well. Crucifix pose. Don't really do much posing as I used to, but aye. And I think we're like a ball hair away from 250. That'd be pretty good, hitting 250 followers. I've got my timer ticking, so I've got, I don't, Thinking about the future is so damning for a young man. Personally, mate, I don't even think about the future. I just live in the now. Best just to be simple. Lift more weight, get good. That's it. And at the end of the day, the only person you should be impressing or trying to improve for is yourself. That is it. You shouldn't be doing anything to please anybody else. And as long as you enjoy doing what you're doing, keep going at it. I don't think about the future. See, right now, I don't know what I'll be doing in 10 years' time. I don't know if I'll still be streaming. I don't even though I'm in my head, I'm like, I will be lifting until I'm fucking dead. 10 years' time, don't know what could happen. I don't think about the only immediate future that I think about is I've got a competition in July. That is it. That is what my future planning is so far, is competition in July, and I want to build an extension in my house. That is the only two things I've got planned future wise. That is it. Apart from everything else, it just comes as it goes. That is it. It's probably more comfortable when you're established. Absolutely, mate. As I say, I'm only technically I'm only high school qualified. That is it. But I've got a good job that pays, and I live within my means. That is it. That is a big thing as well with people. A lot of people can have very nice and good jobs and that, but just live out with their means and they're fucking miserable. I'm not a career focused person. I just want a job that pays my bills, allows me to do what I enjoy and love doing, and that is it. So as I say, yeah. Because pretty much jobs want experience, but you need to work to have experience. But you've got the education, but you don't have the work experience. There you go, is that the computer eye? So I'm pretty much inept from what. So see, it's like computer science jobs. What does that entail essentially? I'm complete absent of what it kind of entails. I've heard of computer science like high school stuff as a subject and that sort of shit, but like years of oh right, okay. So basically you're like you basically know a computer inside out and that, and code, is it like coding and all that and programming and stuff like that. Stop between a rock and a yeah, saying okay. Alright, that's a fucking. So, are you currently working? Are you doing any other jobs just now, essentially? No, just studying. Well, the probably, as you say, maybe as you say to begin with, as you're still studying and stuff, try to get internships. As you try and get an internship, but also the best thing to do is maybe is get a part-time job, as you get a part-time job in work with people. That's probably the best thing you can do, is build up social skills, how to talk to people and all that. Anything really, and see from there, when you apply for like your science jobs, you say, well, what did you do in your previous line? Well, I worked as this. But then you can say how you've used your computer science skills and applied it into your current job, and how you've aided them and all that. As I say, you have to make yourself marketable. You have to basically sell yourself. That's all an interview is selling yourself. And if you don't believe in the product you're selling, which is yourself, do you think MD who is trying to hire is going to take you on? You have to be confident, you have to be able to sell yourself well. Even, as I say, it's all very like buzzwords and wank talking stuff, but even the old saying, fake it till you make it, as I say, if you know your capabilities in that job and you know you can do it well, a wee bit of fucking flavour to the mix of your stories, and then when you're actually in, you build the skills there. Too many people applying for one job, aye. But that's why you need to make yourself stand out. That is it. You're kind of forced to grind. That's it, like the gym, that is it. Like the gym. But aye. A lot of things in jobs, as I say, they want work experience, but it might not be necessarily work experience in that sector of work. They might just want you to be in a working environment to make sure that, okay, he is a student and stuff, but he's also worked part-time in a fucking post office for 2 years as well. So that shows that he's committed to being long-term. 2 years isn't long-term, but you've done a job for 2 years. Well, he's done it pretty long-term as a student. He's been dedicated, he's still in the job and stuff like that, da 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 da. Even if you meet the requirements, aye. So you can have all the qualifications and tick the boxes, but what does you as a person bring? That's another thing you take into account. Like you could have 10 people all for a job, and then they all have the exact same, all of them are just students, but one person volunteers at a dog shelter. None of them, everybody's the exact same apart from that one person. That one person stand out to me. As long as they don't fuck the interview, I'm more looking at that one person because they've got something niche or extra to their portfolio. Computer science is so oversaturated in the terms of people looking for jobs. It's like competing with a future version. I can imagine that because I could imagine computer science being very over, because everyone's now technology, so everybody's thinking, oh, technology is the future, and it's becoming. It's like, for example, me growing up, I was thinking about getting into personal training, but look at personal training nowadays. It is a complete fucking saturated market. Every fucking cunt from like Timbuktu is a personal trainer. And nowadays you don't even need to look like a fucking personal trainer or even have the knowledge of actual genuine fitness advice to be a personal trainer. You just need to do a fucking couple of weeks fucking course, vaguely learn the fucking knowledge, and then that is it. You're able to qualify and teach fucking people. Right, let me give my wee second and do this set and I'll read. I remember seeing these memes on Insta about 16-year-old guys are competing with 25 guys for girls, basically. Maybe Scotland's different. London's messed up. See, in all my years... Oh, hold on, I'll get a wee phone call from the partner. Hold on. Back again, guys. Who's just talking to Lauren? She's no well, but she's working through it. Right. So now we're on to bench, and as I've said recently, I've been very poor with my bench. I'm back. Good. What are you saying? So London messed up. Major cities always are. As I say, all my time, I'm born and raised in Scotland. Like, I've actually only ever been down south twice, and that was just for airports, nothing else. I've never actually been to England for actual visitation. In all fairness, I've never fancied it. I know there's some like beautiful locations down south and stuff, but I've never fancied it. I've never been fussed. If I have a reason, I'd go, but that's it. As I say, I think I've only been down to Manchester to the airport to then go on holiday, and I've only been down to like Gatwick to go to the airport to go on holiday. That is it. Yeah, we're doing bench now. If you're wondering why you're doing like deadlift and bench, that's just like a weird assortment of exercises to put together. It's because I'm a power lifter. I don't train by muscle groups. I train by exercise. That is it. What do you think has been the main reason you've been lifting for so long? Well, if you've not checked my like wee bio thing or whatever, I've been training since I was 14. Weights wise, I've been competing in martial arts and like sports from a very young age. So as I say, my parents has always put me through sport. I've always been a very physical and active person. But from easily hitting high school, or even being in primary school, I couldn't wait to go to a gym and lift weights. That was it. And as I got closer to 14, I was like, I can't wait. As soon as I hit 14, I got in the gym, started training, and you see, what do you think the main reason is you've been lifting for so long? Over time, my priorities have changed. So, when I first started lifting, at the ages of 14, my main reason for training was just to get big. That was it, because I was always very skinny. That is it. Then as I got a wee bit older, I basically, in just layman terms, wanted to look good naked essentially. Just wanted to look, if I look good basically for girls, but I wanted to look good naked. That was my whole premise from like 16, 18, pretty much. Just look good in the scud. That's it. Be absolutely shredded to the bone, not an ounce of fat on me. Just look good. And then as I've gotten older and wiser, it's really just, I want to be functional. So I don't care about how I look physically now. It's more about how can I perform. That's why I'm powerlifting. So how much strength can I create? How much mass can I move? That is it. I don't care about getting bigger because I compete in a weight class. But how much mass can I move? That is it. How functional can I be? Not just only in a strength output, but fitness, agility, everything, flexibility, mobility. Like, I can't do the splits in that anymore. But see, for an average person, I am quite mobile. I'm not like a long distance runner, but as an average person, I can run fairly alright, and I'm fairly fast. Not as fast as I used. I used to be able to do 100 metres between 11 and 12 seconds. I think it was about 11:20, 11 and a half. I was fairly quick for my height and all that as well. Like, I've always been just training, and I think a big part is I've never really trained for mental health in a sense, but probably that has been a big part of my training as well, is just my mental state. I say training is a big part, it's always been a big part of my life. I think if I was to remove it, with all that extra time, I wouldn't know what to do with myself as well. So, I've never trained for the purposes of mental health, but I think my training helps my mental health in a sort of sense. Like, is there days where I feel fucking depressed? Absolutely, it's a perfectly natural fucking feeling to have. But am I going to run to a fucking doctor and go, I need Medicaid because I'm feeling a wee bit fucking sad? No. I'm just going to fucking allow myself to be fucking sad for a bit. Get myself fucking doing what I'm doing training wise and that, and feeling a bit good afterwards. That is it. But that's how I deal with it. Some people can't do that. Some people do need medications and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not like dissing medications, it's just my outlook. Some people do require that sort of stuff. For me, training and just dealing with it myself is how I manage. It's essentially the only outlet I have. Oh, I have other outlets as well, so training is a big part of my main outlet. But I still, being a wee guy, I love gaming. I don't do as much gaming on my PlayStation as I should do. I want to play more games, but I just don't get a chance to. But I still play a lot of League of Legends, and I've been playing League of Legends since like, I think 2013. I'm not good at it, tell me, I'm shit, but I still fucking love it. Yeah, it's like the core of my identity. Medication is a temporary fix to the symptoms that long term worsens them. But as I say, some people, like myself, I know myself that I don't need medication to fix everything. I can do a lot of things myself because I'm quite mentally strong. Some people aren't as mentally strong as myself. Some people do require medications. As I say, some people just have the brain chemistry is not correct, and they need medication to correct that brain chemistry. So no dissing the medication. It is there. It is studied and it is hanging. But as I say, medication is to help, not to fix, as you said. Aye, exactly. Right, let's get on with my bench. So, what I'm going to do today is normally, so my bench grip is here, but the legal width grip for bench is here. For a while I was benching at this grip, so I want to just still mixture. It's weird how we're exposed to so much avoidable stress. Aye. I think I've been very stressed in a few situations, but I'd say stress is also a natural thing. Stress is basically your body telling you to stop doing what you're doing, take yourself out of that fucking situation because you don't fucking like it. But also, stress is also good as well because training, you're always putting stress in your body. Training and stress under muscle tension is good to a degree. If you overstress yourself, that's how you can injure yourself and tear. I do some heavy barbell and some dumbbell then finish them. Aye. It just depends on what you're training for. Like, if you're wanting to build muscle and all that, then you want to try and hit each muscle as many times in the week as you can. If you're building mostly for strength, then you need to kind of prioritise on what days you go heavy and what days you go light and all that sort of stuff. Like, if I'm only training for muscle growth, then I'm training every muscle group minimum twice a week. And then on days where I'm putting more fatigue in the body, I might lessen it. I might do a heavier day, a lighter day, all that sort of stuff. And mostly with muscle hanging, I'm doing higher volume. Like, for example, like calves are getting a shit ton of volume and reps. My biceps are getting a shit ton of volume. So is triceps. All the smaller sort of niche muscle areas are getting much more volume and reps. In the areas where it's more mass compound movements, still higher volume, but also I'm taking my time to have that lower volume, higher intensity days as well. And just speaking from a functional standpoint, gotta get a move on, good talk. Oh, good mate, I appreciate you chatting mate, it's good. Vertical pressing. So you're overhead pressing then? Overhead press, cool. Good. I'm doing that today as well, so that's it. Enjoy my man, and I say, any questions about lifting or anything, when I'm streaming, just check in mate, just check in. I'm going to try and get a Discord server up and running so people can know when I'm training and stuff. It seems good. Seems like that's good. Good. Oh, right. See you, my man. It's all good. Right. Oh, thanks for the nice crispies. By the way, I'm not using wrist straps today because I don't need them. No, really in the mood to wear them. What time's it? Right, I've got a bit of time, but I should really be quicker. So, and because I've deloaded, I'm not putting myself under too much fucking stress in it. So, But it's funny how when I go wider, I do kind of feel that wrist strain. Right, so we're doing 80 kilograms, then it's our working set, which is 90. Not too difficult, as I say, not too bad at all. Oh man. Right, so next, as I say, we're doing 80 kilograms and then we'll be doing 90 for our one set, which will be easy, I know, but fucking, don't worry, see tonight I'm going to be getting all my supplements and shit in gear. I'm going to try and get the diet pretty much dialed in again. I've got nothing in the house to fucking eat snack wise, so I can't be eating shit snacks and stuff. Pardon me, sorry. Easy enough. You know what, I'm getting wrist wrap up since my wrists were feeling a bit fragile there. So bench, let me just do my calculator so that I know what the deload is. So 90 times by 0.95, 85 and a half, so round down 85. Cool. 85. I'm just having a wee nosy at who else is streaming. So on Kick, in the fitness category, there's two cunts in a car. I recognise that Miss Storm Angel and then myself. Sound. And who else is in Twitch? Let's have a wee nosy. So there is an empty fucking, looks like bench press rack or back row rack. Empty rack. I recognise that lassie. Recognise that guy. Don't recognise that guy. That is the stringiest of fucking stringers. You may as well no fucking wear a t-shirt with that one. Home guy, cool. A cunt in a fucking jacket with a laptop. That doesn't look like a fitness thing. It says rehabilitation, so maybe talk about physio and shit. Fair enough. A cunt sleeping on a couch. There's me. Guy's fucking knee sleeved out. Looking alright, pretty strong, cool. Starting some yoga. Some cunt just fucking sitting on a chair. And then I recognise that. Fair dues. Aye. I always like to nosy who else is training, like streaming wise. Always like to have my wee nosy. Right. So, 90 kilos, 3 reps. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Sasha 338558093. Flexing biceps. Boom. There you go. Right, I'm now going to do my set. That's a fucking username and a half. Do those numbers actually mean anything or just fucking random numbers? Yeah. Easy enough. Relax. Relax. Loosen that notch. So 2 sets 85 now. Not difficult. Pardon me. So we'll do 85 for a double, 2 doubles, and then overhead pressing, then pull-ups. So 90, I'm going to have a wee look at it. I'm going to have watched my set because it wasn't too shabby in all fairness. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Aye, perfect. Bench is fine, so can have a whistler. So green. Right, 2 more exercises. Gotta get them done in the next half hour. Okay. Well, I mean, I could be in at least 40 minutes at least. It doesn't take me long to get showered and all that and do my hair. I've already had my Rice Krispies, so as long as I don't rip the arse out of training, then we're fine. That's not a truffle. Oh well. Oh, easy. Very easy. I'm going to go again in a wee second. And then the next sort of two exercises are very quick. Technically pull-ups do take longer. Technically that takes about 10 minutes. There we go. So overhead pressing, no, bench pressing done. Easy. Right, so we'll just do a wee warm-up set with the bar and then hingy, and then we'll go into it, essentially. I'm blue da ba dee da ba da. Nearly there, and you know what, see while we're at it, I'm going to pull the dip belt, no, my weighted belt. I know I was a wee bit noisy there, but diddums. Leave that there just now, I'll be using that for pull-ups. And then for those who are maybe saw pull-ups and went, wait, what the fuck, 20 sets of 1 rep, what the fuck is that? I essentially just do 1 rep for a power movement, so it's just boom, and off the bar. 30 seconds, again. It's just, this isn't really for muscle, it's just more really generating power and force, I think, maybe. That is it. I just thought something different, try it. So far I'm enjoying it. Shoulder gets a wee bit tired, I think it's just because I'm deadlifting, pulling heavy weight on the shoulder, then I'm benching, I'm overhead pressing, a lot more tensions on the shoulder, and then when I'm pull upping, I get up and I just have a wee niggle. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. There we go. Three sets, 3 sets of 3 to 6 reps. So as long as I'm in that rep range, I am all good. But I'm doing my best. I'm not going to say I'm doing my best to try and move it more for like muscle like building. So up, controlled, up, controlled. Not just a boom, down, boom, down. So I'm just trying to have a bit more thought into doing this. It's not just about moving the weight, it's about working the muscle. Nearly finished my water. So we'll give ourselves a wee minute and a half between sets. Minute and a half will be fine. Today is normally the longer I work out, so I'll do an hour and 22 in. Feeling good though. I'm feeling alright. I'm really fucking happy with my deadlift. Very happy. 190 for a triple is excellent, and I'm only 10, 20. I'm only 25 kilos under my 1 rep max. So, it's very good. Okay. I got the first rep fine, first set fine. Got 4. And the reason why I'm still wearing the belt, I don't need to wear the belt, it's just more protection. Like, I can overhead press this, my core would be stable, absolutely fine. It's just a lot of fatigues went into my back already, so I may as well just use it, keep my back warm, keep it tight, keep it comfortable, because I'm still training. If this allows me to recover a wee bit quicker, excellent. Like, you saw me, I don't have a weak core, you saw me deadlift 165 without a belt, no straps, no issues. So as I've now came to learn that, as I say, all these wee bits of equipment, wrist straps, belt, your shoes, your knee sleeves, it's all just tools in a craftsman's box. That is it. That is all it is. Three. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Last set. Got 3. Okay. Happy days. So we got it just. We did a 4-3-3, so when I say just, I mean like pretty much just got it. Pardon me, apologies. Okay. Crazy. Is it Sadiq B? Best viewers on streamview.com. Sound. So, give that a green. So, weighted pull-ups now. Awesome. I have got my wee set list, so it tells me how many sets I'm on, because I tend to, during very high set volumes and reps and stuff, I tend to forget what I'm doing, just because of my FUD. So, so light. So basically for reference, I was doing like weighted pull-ups. I was doing like sets of 5 and 3 reps of 5 and 3, and I was using maybe 30 odd kilos. So this is a fucking big change. Right. Let's just, how long we got? Before 2? Right. I pretty much just need to do this and get ready to go. Okay, that's one set. Make sure my wrist isn't a bit sore. And we just take 30 seconds in between. And I think once the weight gets heavier and heavier, this should start to feel difficult. Okay, that's 2. So, boom. Look at the lats. I'm just a thick boy with all the C's. Boom. That was 3. That's 4. Quite nice, shoulder isn't feeling it today, it's more like fucking elbow and wrist. It's always the right side, don't know why. That's 5. I know this is quite hingy, it's just boom, 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 so I can't really sit down and do any chatting like that, it's just constantly keeping me just long enough to recover, but not long enough to actually, you know, chill out and relax. So that's 6. 14 more sets. Sounds ludicrous, doesn't it? 14 sets. But that's why it's 1 rep. And intensity is slowly raising. Rep volume is very low, set volume is very high. Seven. No, that's 7. I also do feel this gives me like an insane forearm pump. What's happening, Hex Hector? How's it going? I'm just at the end of the training, so I'm just doing some weighted pull-ups. Boom. 12 more sets. How are you doing, muscly guy? I'm good. I'm good. I got 190 kilos deadlift for 3 reps, so I'm very happy. I'm a bit disappointed in my bench because I failed it 3 times in a row, so I had to deload my bench unfortunately. But deadlift, big smiles. We're on 9. What about yourself? How are you keeping, man? How are you keeping? Okay, that's 10. We're almost there. Almost there. Halfway. Officially halfway. We're halfway there. Whoa. That's 11. 12. Boom. Come in, Mr. Boom. Get in there. There you go. There we go. Legal lads. Nice V. I don't even have a V taper, I'm just a triangle. That's 13. Get in there. 13. $14. Right, well, it's all downhill now. It's all downhill. That is it. Easy. Only 6 more sets. 6 more. But I feel a fucking great pump. Five more. Getting there. 5 more. It's just at 2 o'clock, so I've only got less than an hour now before work. 5 more. Four more. Three more. 3 more. Two more. To me, this becomes a bit more of an endurance thing. Cause yeah, I could do 4 sets of 5, or I can do 5 sets of 4, but this I feel like prolongs my set. One more. One more. Arm's looking quite juicy. Done. Excellent. I'm going to have a wee quick look at a few of those pull-up reps. I'm just having a wee gander at them. Okay. Now let's have a look now. Like, no, nothing on me. Easy. Cool. Happy days. Green. Nothing else for it. Green. Green. There you go. Happy days. Done. Yeah, so that's me done for today, guys. Nice training session, no complaints. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous all. So appreciate people who are following me, appreciate people who are watching currently. My next training session is Wednesday, which I will be doing my squatting, close grip pressing, and I think it's cable rowing. So it's quite fun, it's quite a decent way to. So I will love yous and leave yous, and I shall see yous all on Wednesday. Take it easy, guys.